Hello, hi, good evening. Welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore, and it's a Sunday evening. Time now is coming to 6:15. Yes, it's 6:15 exactly now. So today is the 25th. Is it? Yeah, 25th of September. Uh, yeah. So I'd like to take this opportunity to actually do a Sunday stream so as to wrap up the week for our topic itself, and as well as to go through some of the things that we might be looking forward to for next week. Eh, yeah, so as usual, before I begin the stream, so let me run through the usual nitty-gritty stuff before we begin. So, there are two ways in which you can actually communicate with me in this live stream. One of them is using the chat function itself, where you can actually type in your comments, your questions, your opinions, and stuff like this in the chat box itself. I will look through them and I will reply you within this live stream, right? And alternatively, if let's say if you would like to speak to me live on air itself, so what you can do is you can actually go over to my Twitch profile, and if let's say you've got a Discord account, what you can do is you can actually go on to click on the Discord link itself, where you will be invited to my server. So once you're in my server, just um, just go on to click on the live on air section. It's with a big red button you wouldn't miss. So click on it and then join in the voice channel, turn on the microphone, and then we can talk to each other live on air, right? So, yep, so these are the two ways. If let's say you're watching this as a replayed stream on either Twitch or YouTube, yeah, feel free to leave your comments as well. I will also look through them. Or alternatively, if you like to just message me or just text me and stuff like that, yeah, you can actually do so on my other social media handle, which I've also attached on my Twitch profile itself. Right, so that is about all. Uh, I will need to fire up my my Twitch dashboard so as to see if let's say there's anyone leaving any message, because at the moment I think previously what I do encounter is that I have some issues with my chat, so-called my this chat relay function, in which messages are not being displayed on the camera screen itself. So I didn't know that there are people actually trying to message me, so I missed out quite a fair bit, but that's like quite some time back. So so normally what I'll do is I'll just fire up my dashboard itself, and then from there I will be able to see and catch if let's say I have missed out any of your chat so-called messages, right? So it's a Sunday evening. Uh, next weekend is the Singapore Grand Prix. So eh, yeah, so it's coming October already. Is that fast, right? So uh, nothing much to share about. Not getting involved this year. So so just anyways, I anticipated myself to be busy that week itself. So okay. So now I use this opportunity to fire up my dashboard, so I'm good to go. Right. So yep. So let's continue and wrap up our so-called topic for this week, and last week itself is on Apple products. So have you gotten the iPhone 14 series yet? Or have you gotten the new Apple Watches? Or the AirPods Pro second generation? Right. So apart from having this live discussion on air itself, there's also the text version of it. So Yeah, if we are actually at my Discord server itself, you can actually scroll further down and look for the text channel that says social media, and then expand on it. You will see Twitch over there. So click on Twitch, you will be able to see all our current topic that we have for this week and also for the previous weeks as well. The thing is that we can still participate and then just look through the so-called the older topics that we have discussed, and then you can also cast your vote itself. It's actually kind of like a poll questions. Yeah. So anyway, just feel free to go around, to play around in the Discord server, in the Discord so called, yeah. And yeah, if let's say you would like to further elaborate on certain topics itself, you can feel free to create a thread, and then we can actually talk more, yeah, and elaborate more. Mm. Right. So yeah, I was from around Alexandra area just now. I'm now heading over to Bedok for a quick meeting. So yep, so this is the longest distance I'm going to travel for today. Yep, so that's why I've got the stream now. Yeah, I think I promised you guys. I didn't actually promise, but I did mention that I might probably stream yesterday evening. But it seems like yeah, I was quite caught up as well. And I think it's also is it raining or something like that? I can't remember. But yeah, basically it's not very conducive to stream for me at least. Yeah. So that's why I didn't exactly stream yesterday. So that's why I have to really do something about it today. Right. So yeah, as mentioned, you can actually watch these replays over on Twitch and YouTube. But I think for Twitch itself, for my account, apparently right now it's actually they only keep my recorded streams for 7 days only, which is like any other so-called the any other so-called members. Yeah, despite I have Amazon Prime account, they used to give me 14 days, but I'm not too sure why is it that it's now only left with 7. Maybe I've locked out my Amazon, I don't know. But I need to probably check on the settings as well. Right, so yeah, I'm now in the tunnel, so pardon if let's say the lighting condition is not fantastic. Right, so mm, welcome to the stream for those who just joined in, and for those who left, I'm sorry I'm too boring. Right. Anyway, yeah, so maybe we just wrap up with the topic itself on the Apple products. So as of now, I haven't purchased any single of the Apple products yet, right? Uh, yeah, in terms of upgrades and stuff like this, it actually does make sense if you are getting, if let's say you're getting the new AirPods Pro second generation, um, yeah, you might as well get the iPhone 14. Yeah, if you get both, and if let's say you have got an Apple Watch in which you didn't upgrade like last year or the year before, then it's also a good time for you to upgrade, which is like myself, because I'm now holding on to a Series 5, and the battery life is actually not fantastic anymore because the battery capacity, I think, it has actually gone down for, yeah, because I'm wearing it every day. So what I normally do is once I reach home, uh, I'll probably leave it to charge when I'm showering, and after which I won't put it on immediately until I'm probably going to bed. Then I'll put it on and then do the sleep tracking, and then the next day all the way until like the evening itself. Like right now, I've got only 6% left. I'm not too sure you can see it. It's at 6% left. So it will not be able to last me through the night. So it's the time right now is 6:20, 6:24, 6:25. So I guess by latest by as late as probably 9. Yeah. Unless there's no notification or nothing, it can probably stretch up to I suppose 8ish. Yeah. But if let's say I've got things coming in, notifications here and there, and whatever thing, I think it will barely reach past. It will barely will pass 8. Yeah. So that's for Apple Watch. And if you are looking at the Apple Watch itself, so which variant you'll be most interested in, right? Okay. Enough of me talking to myself. Are there anyone who wish to start some conversation? Like, and yeah, I think probably it's probably about time for me to maybe stop streaming already because like what I've previously mentioned, because this is kind of like an accidental stream. And yeah, so because of the viewers, because there are actually viewers who viewed the other time, so I actually continue. But as of late, I realized that there's not so much viewers already, so probably I will just you know unless I've got very good content that I can actually share on a regular basis. Otherwise, it's like there's nothing much um, yeah, to shout about. Especially if let's say there isn't any live audiences, it's like most of the time I'm talking to myself. Of course, I'm actually very grateful for those who actually view the recorded stream, and then have been like supporting me, and then chatting with me. And yeah, so I do really really appreciate that. But the thing is that um yeah, I'm actually doing this for in between my drive from one place to another, so it may not seem so much to be a hassle, but how should I put it? It's quite weird most of the time. Yeah, talking to yourself. Uh, yeah. So we'll see how it goes, right? And yeah. Anyway, what other things should I mention? I think mostly that's about it, right? Because oh yeah, there are people who are asking me what am I working as and stuff like that. Yeah, um, yep. I'm actually a so-called digital content creator, but seems like things have cut down a lot more recently. And yeah, I'm also a licensed so-called real estate salesperson in Singapore. So yeah, still practicing, though not very hyperly active. Um, what else do I do? I do a lot of other things as well. So I do deliveries. I do whatever things that can actually help to fund my ambition, to actually keep me alive. Yeah. Okay. So where am I? Yeah, I don't exactly see a lot. It's also because it's a Sunday, so most of the time Sunday evening you shouldn't expect too too much, right? Probably also this time where people are probably out or planning for dinner and stuff like that. So yeah, great. Okay. Um, let's see what else can I do. Okay, 6:30. still like a little early. So all I can do is I'll probably slow down. Yeah, yeah, I'll probably slow down and then see what's gonna happen next. Okay. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty much out of topics, out of things to say already. So mm, driving. Okay, talk about the weather itself. Oh yeah. Um, weather is actually at the moment it's pretty cooling outside as well. Yeah, right. It's not as hot as like the previous weeks, and also because it rained earlier part of the day, so it's not as hot as compared to the usual normal days. And next week, if let's say it's Formula One and it's going to rain, it's going to be pretty exciting. So we shall see how things unfold for next week. Right. So yeah, nothing much from me. Um, yeah, okay. I have got a lot of people messaging me at this moment in time. I can see a lot of notifications, but yeah, I'm not going to switch over because I might lost the connection to Twitch and then lost the stream, right? As mentioned, I have actually one of the days I actually did a stream, but because the phone got overheated, so I think the stream went for about a good say 10 or so minutes, then it just died off. So and I tried to reconnect, but the phone is actually kind of like it says it needs a phone to cool down to a certain temperature before it can actually starts to work again. So uh, by the time I'm actually quite near to my destination already, so I didn't continue, and that's why that particular live stream was totally removed. I think that was for Wednesday, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, because Tuesday was I did a stream. I didn't do on Monday. I do it on Tuesday, and then anyway. So next week we'll talk about a new topic itself. So if anyone has any topics to share or to start to get everyone discussing about it, feel free to just let me know. Write to me. Yep. Otherwise, yeah, I'll have to come up with a topic for next week itself. Right. Okay. Have to watch out for cyclists. Apparently, I think this cyclist is actually pretty good and responsible. It's saying it's close to the left as possible. Right. There it goes. Yeah, I think recently you saw, not you. I mean, recently I saw on some of the social media platforms about cyclists being pretty um, unreasonable. Yeah, there's this clip that shows that this cyclist was riding with a pillion and then was just like changing lane recklessly and was being brushed by a car. So I think the car did nothing wrong. It's just traveling straight. It didn't go to the left or veer to the right and stuff like that. It's just that the cyclist came out of nowhere and then into the path of the car itself. But of course, if you talk about a bicycle cyclist versus a car, obviously the bicycle cyclist is going to end up hurting more, right? So after which I think the cyclist try to reason out with the driver itself, but it's actually pretty apparent that it's the cyclist's mistake for not checking. So yeah. Anyway, you can tell that I'm actually trying to buy time, right? So yeah, so there's something in which was being found on the social media. Right, so okay lah, at this moment in time, I'm actually like quite close to my destination already as well. So I'll give it another say 3 minutes. If let's say nobody says hi or anything, then I shall call it a day. Right. Mm, yeah, traffic is actually pretty smooth for now. Yeah. So hopefully the traffic conditions will be that good as well later on. Right. So I've got an appointment over here. Later on, I will go back to town area. Yeah. And then after which most probably is going to call it a day. Right. 6:35. Mm, okay, great. Anyone coming online? No? Yes? No? No? Yes? Oh, yeah. Talking about AirPods Pro, the second generation. Yeah, I might be interested to get it, but probably the AirPods Pro, the second gen, I might not benefit the most out of it because I'm still using the old iPhones. So it's still on the Bluetooth 5.0. Yep. Anyway, I think in terms of the overall quality is much better. The mic quality is better, the speaker is better, and stuff like that. And of course, the battery life is better as well. So yep. So hopefully, if let's say I've gotten it, I will switch over and then we will try it out to see how does this live stream sound. Does it sound better or yeah? So that can be a very straightforward test. Right. I think there's someone online, but yeah, not. They're probably just watching me, chatting away and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's pretty okay. Thank you for keeping me company. And yeah, probably going to end off soon. So have a great weekend ahead. No, ahead. Coming to an end already. Have a great Sunday evening. Have a good dinner. Rest well. And tomorrow is the start of another work week. It's Monday. So yeah, all the best for next week. And for those who actually bought the tickets for the Singapore Grand Prix, enjoy your yeah, enjoy yourself. Those who bought the walkabout tickets and yeah, just feel free and then just to go around, hang around, and then feel the atmosphere of the Formula One event. And yep, see you guys probably tomorrow or maybe not. Yeah, really depend on the viewership itself. If there's not much people viewing, then we'll see how it goes. Right. Okay. So yeah, it's red light again. Great. So I'll end off here. Take care and stay safe. Goodbye.